Hey guys, Neil here. I'm with Dustin or Dragon Knight Claw. And guys, we're doing the car review. If you guys don't agree with us, this is just our opinions. Put down below what order you think they should be in. This is just our opinions. We have a bunch of vehicles. We're going to do a part 2 with Dustin again. Okay guys, so first we got the anti-aircraft trailer. We're going from worst to greatest. Now here, when you buy the anti-aircraft, it comes with this pretty nice looking truck. Like, you gotta admit, it's a pretty decent truck. But not to that. Well, this a few things good about it. It can connect to other vehicles, like really overpowered ones. But this thing sucks. It's not good at taking anything down. It's really weak. SAM turrets on it cannot hit things. Like, unless they're super slow or on the ground level, it's just not a good thing for planes. Yeah. And since this thing sucks, I'm gonna drive it out of here. Be gone. We don't want this around anymore. Yeah. Yeah, guys, here, I'll show you how much it cost. So you go to Warstock, you come down here, you're like, hey, I want me a Runner 2000, a lot of other people have it. Well, if you want to buy it, without the trade price, it's almost $6 million. And you also have to get upgrades on it, I'm pretty sure. And the trade price is 4.3. But the reason it sucks, it has a small amount of rockets. And here, Dustin, you want to get in with me and show them what it's like? Yeah, guys, what's this? Okay, so say you want to jump like off a cliff or something. Guys want to see the jump on this? Look at that small jump. Now, like, I mean, it's pretty fun while you're driving just to like do this a few times. Yep. And one thing good about it, if you're going up mountains, like in one Dustin videos, and go watch it. It was not a pleasant video. One thing about it, it can go up mountains pretty well, because like when you jump back and glide, it goes more up the mountains, so that's pretty good. So Dustin, if you would do the honors of getting out the other vehicle. What's the other two? And guys, okay guys, don't worry, we got plenty more vehicles. We're gonna do a part 2. We got a bunch of vehicles for this one. We almost got like half the war stock in this. So yeah, sorry we can't really edit that good because of SHAREfactory and stuff, and we don't have the pro stuff.
You need something?
But it doesn't matter. We're just gonna
rides?
show you the stuff. Yeah.
I'll bring it to you. I'll get back to it then.
Yeah.
How's it going? Who the hell are you? I don't have time to talk.
And this video is gonna be fun because then you guys can have ideas about it, and also we just get to show off our vehicles. We're not flexing though. We got a lot of money, and we wanted to make a cool video showing you guys what vehicles you should get and save up for. Cause I bought a lot of vehicles that I did not like because I just thought they were cool at the moment, but they actually sucked. So. Okay, so here, Dustin, you can stay in real quick. So right here, guys, we got the ultralight. Now it is upgraded a little bit. A lot of our vehicles are upgraded, so that's the thing. We got this on the back, and Dustin, you can, since it's your vehicle, you can tell them what the rest does, what the engine does. Here, Dustin, try it right now. Like, Do what it does and see if I can't see you on radar. If you go slower, if you like glide, it like pretty sure it does that. Oh yeah, it does. The guys, look, it works. He's off radar right now. But the thing is, this thing can't really go super high, so you can kind of see it. And another thing is, if you catch the breeze right, you can actually go pretty fast in this thing, and it's actually pretty cool. But it's like a little bit more than $500,000. I wouldn't recommend it. If you just save up like $1 million, you can get a pretty nice plane. Yeah, it can get guns, but the guns aren't good. Just steal a plane, or like just save up like $10 million. So Dustin, if you would come back down, like it is a pretty good thing. Like it would be a pretty cool thing. Like saying, like if you're rich and you have a bunch of stuff, it would be a pretty cool thing to have. Just be like, hey guys, look, I got this ultralight. But now on to this, the Dune FAV. Now, I'm not gonna get you wrong, I really love this vehicle. Like, I use it a lot, but I don't really use it a lot, but I use it sometimes. Here, Dustin, do you need a pickup? Okay, so, the design's really cool. It's got, yeah, you have to unlock the minigun though, which really sucks. And, from the bunker. But this thing looks cool. It's got some pretty nice tires. It can go pretty decent speed. But the minigun can only go a little bit, and it's hard to hit people. You have to be like right behind them and stuff. Like, I mean, it's not a super bad vehicle. It does the job if you want to get somewhere quick. Yeah, you can get mines on it, but that costs a lot of money. But the upgrades cost a lot of money on this. I wouldn't say this would be the most vehicle. Yeah, this isn't the most vehicle you would like. What's the other two vehicles? Oh yeah, guys. So we're gonna bring in the Night Shark. Now, the Night Shark, not the best. Like,
I'm on the clock.
You
What
gotta
you want?
admit,
Some
it's
wheels?
pretty cool. We were gonna get some now, but that wouldn't work. The way the Night Shark is, it's pretty fast, but man, I have to wait a minute. I forgot about this.
Okay,
Yeah, but we can
I got
talk
stuff to
about
do.
it. Everyone knows what a Night Shark looks like, but the thing is, with the Night Shark, you can get a bunch of people in it, just like 4. You can attach anti-aircraft on the back of it, but what the freak? But the problem is, the Night Shark, you can easily shoot them through the windows. It's not, the armored windows aren't that good. You can only shoot machine guns through the front, so you have to be like right behind people, and like it's not that best. Like, it's not the best thing ever, but it has a pretty decent speed on it. And the Cerberus, guys, like, I just got the Cerberus. It's way overpriced. It's like $4 mil.
You calling for some
3.8
wheels?
mil.
I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up.
And since it's here, I can call it in right now. Yeah,
It's coming at ya.
3.8 mil, and to get the large scoop, more weapons, boost, vertical jump, all of it costs so much because it's arena stuff. That's the problem with it. Here, this is the vehicle. It looks pretty cool though. Like, it does look pretty nice. It lights up. Oh, and another problem with it. Okay, you have to get double flamethrowers. Yeah, the flamethrowers are pretty cool. Look, with the future you can get green fire, but if you like shunt boost or anything, or you explode stuff, this thing is very weak. And also, sometimes when you shoot your fire and your thing is pretty weak, it'll say you committed suicide, and it'll blow up your vehicle, and then most of the time you have to pay for it, which is that's not good. When you have to pay for your own vehicle just for shooting the fire. Fire does not have good range. Like, other than that, it is a pretty cool vehicle. It's just way too expensive, and the way it works is just nah. But if you're rich, I would recommend this vehicle to show off to people, and it's a pretty good trolling device with shunt boost. And this large scoop can knock a bunch of things out of your way. So yeah, now we have this. Dustin, please hit him off. Yeah, but yeah, right here, guys. Like, there's missions where there are cards on the back, and that might get you to be like, oh, hey, you can put cards on the back, but you absolutely can't, which is really annoying. But it's like $500,000, which, I don't know, for a vehicle like this, I guess that's a pretty decent price. You can get a bunch of people on it. No, but you can get it, yeah, you can put a bunch of people on it. Like, I can stand here, someone can stand at the front, you can put like 6 people in this, maybe even more. Yeah, that's another thing cool about it. I know, there's not really much cover, and in the back you can like instantly get shot. But it'd make good for a video, having 2 guys on the back of this with ballistic equipment. That's a good upside about it. If you want to make a cool video, if you have ballistic equipment, this is perfect for it. So yeah, if you want to test drive it for them, like, you can stay in here as well. Show them how far it goes down the water and stuff. It's a pretty decent video. Well, yeah, it is a pretty decent video. This video was sponsored by KBC. Press the like button, subscribe, click that bell icon. Look at this. There's like no engine in it. Yeah. Yeah, like, cause annoying part is when you have a vehicle and you accidentally go down in the water or something. At least with this, you have a little bit chance to survive if you don't go too deep in water, which is pretty good, There's like apparently no engine on it. But, well, duh, there's an engine. How would the vehicle work? What's the other 2? Yeah. The good old MOCs and the terabytes. We put these close to the bottom. They're good. Like, the terabyte's better than the MOC. We'll tell you why. First, we're gonna do the MOC. We'll tell you everything wrong with it. We'll tell you some good things about it. My terabyte's right here, so we can do the terabyte first. But guys, remember, this comes after the MOC. Here, you can go get the terabyte. The MOC. I'll talk about the terabyte. So yeah, guys. Yeah, he's gonna get the Oppressor Mark II. We're making a part 2 with a bunch of other vehicles and stuff. Okay, so this is the terabyte. It looks pretty cool. It's not super big, but you have to. Everything's really expensive. To get the drones, it's like $1 million. To get the homing missiles, it costs a lot. But you can do missions inside of it. You can player scan, which that thing's really dumb. The player scanner is not that cool. They can make like $30,000 instead of like people selling products and only the people working for them only get like $500 or something. It's pretty fast. You can get places pretty quick. The only thing that sucks is everything inside it is way too expensive. It's just expensive in general. You can only upgrade the Oppressor Mark II in it, which really sucks. But it's pretty decent. I would say you should get it if you have like a bunch of other vehicles. Don't just buy this first if you don't have like any other cool war stock vehicles. Buy the ones ahead of this first, and then because you're gonna eventually need an MOC or something to upgrade vehicles, upgrade guns, So yeah, Terabyte, not the worst. Like Dustin, you gotta admit, the Terabyte's not the worst. Like, it's pretty decent. Okay, so yeah, and in the front. Yeah, so like if you try to shoot, sometimes if you try to shoot in front of the thing, it'll blow up. I've had many times of this. I blew up. I've got blown up because my friends shot it. It's got a pretty decent speed. It's really big, which is a problem, but it's super strong. Yeah. The good thing is, I don't need to. Just the good thing is, you can upgrade your guns, your vehicles, which is good. You're gonna need that. Yeah, I have that. Yeah. Yeah, and also, you can also get a vehicle bay where you can hold your vehicles inside it. But the only problem with that, if your MOC blows up, it also blows up the car inside, which, not good. Yeah. I'm just saying that the MOC is better than the Terabyte in some ways, but we put the Terabyte in front of the MOC because, I don't know. The Terabyte and the MOC are both trashy. They're both trashy in their own ways, but yeah, Terabyte's better than the MOC in some ways, and the MOC is better than the Terabyte in some ways. That's up to you guys to decide, but they're both pretty bad in some ways. Okay, so what's the next two What's the next two cars busting? Okay, so come here, I'll get my. Okay, so guys, my requesting RC Bandito. You can request this at any time. The good thing about it is no one. Okay, that's a bad thing. Okay, so apparently my thing glitched. That's another thing wrong with the RC Bandito. Sometimes it can glitch and not work, or instantly just fail, or you have to wait for a loading screen a long time. So don't buy it, but it's really good for trolling because you can go off the radar. No one can see it on the radar. It's super small as well. It's fast. You can detonate, drop mines. You can only drop 3 though, and also it only takes like a minute to recharge, which is good. But like I said, loading and stuff, and it's 1.5 mil. I don't recommend it, but it's really good at trolling and getting back at your enemies. Yeah. Yep. Now I got the half track a long time ago when Motor Wars were out, because I saw it in the game. I was like, had to have it, but now I don't use it anymore. I can bring them around. Better vehicles.
It's on the way. Alright, I'll get back to work.
Yeah, I have most of these vehicles, guys, but Dustin has a bunch of vehicles, but they're like better than these. He's got the better vehicles, because I took the time getting the. Now this, it's half truck, half tank, pretty much. Now it's pretty armored. Even though the windows are really armored, you can still get shot pretty easily for some reason. The bumper in the front, it's actually really good at protecting the truck, so if you hit something really hard, it's pretty good. It's really good at driving. It's slow though, because it's a tank and stuff, but the tracks help. And the gun's actually really overpowered against cars and stuff. It's really good at taking down people and stuff. So here. Yeah. It's actually pretty good at fighting people unless they have like, I don't know, like sticky bombs and rockets, because if you shoot a rocket at the gunner, they instantly die no matter what angle they get hit from. But this thing is really, really strong. Like, it's slow because it's super strong. I know. I'm just driving around testing it. See, look, shoot a car. Look, pretty quick, and it's pretty good at ramming things out of the way since it's strong. It's a pretty good roadblock. Correct. Yeah. Now this thing, it's pretty good for its price. It's like 1.5 mil, which it's better than the RC Bandito. So I would recommend this. I don't know about Dustin. Would you recommend this like as one of the vehicles you first buy? Yeah, because this is not good for yourself because you have to get out, and sometimes it's hard getting in the gun. But it's super strong, which is a good thing, and the gun's pretty overpowered. You can get a different gun on it, but I recommend this gun. This gun is way better. So yeah, half track. I give it like a 6 out of 10. Okay. Yeah. Now mine's not really upgraded because you have to do like pretty much everything on it. It has to be from the bunker and stuff, which I don't really like that. I have to wait 2 minutes for the stupid thing.
I'll get back to it then.
Here, I'll show them a picture. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys some of the bad things about it. If you want to get the rockets and the mortars, you have to unlock them from the bunker, which takes a while because it's random, and you might get it like last try or something. The minigun on it though, really strong. If you get the fixed one, not the double one. For some reason, the fixed one's way stronger. Armor, not good. It can blow up in one shot, just boom, dead. The windows, not really very well protected. It's pretty fast. If it came with more stuff, it would be pretty good, but it just sucks. And then next we have the APC. Now, APC, it's pretty good. It can go in water. It's pretty fast. It's got big tires. It's got a turret on top. Yeah, don't get the SAM turrets. They're just like the anti-aircraft. Yeah, but it's kind of annoying because there's not really much. They have to be like right beside you, and the turret can turn all the way around. It's pretty good. It's really deadly. You can get shot through the windows though pretty easily. I don't know why. They look pretty hard, but auto aim and stuff. It just looks good. It just looks good in general. It's actually pretty strong, but the half track's stronger than it. But it's pretty good at taking out like armored vehicles, like going against them. So I would recommend that vehicle, but it costs 2.2 mil. Yeah, but you can put. Yeah, but it costs $2.2 million without upgrades. Yeah, it sucks. Okay, so where are the next two? Okay, so I'll get out the Dominator since my gargoyle is destroyed. I have the future. Wait, you didn't get yours upgrade, right? Okay, so I'll get it. It kinda sucks.
Morse Mutual, we're here to help. I think we can handle that. I'm sorry I couldn't help.
One thing about it, if you go down the mountain, apparently if you hit something really hard, it can bounce. Like it can literally bounce and you won't take any damage, which is really weird, but it's cool. And one thing good about it, it's not super expensive, but it's Arena Workshop, so you can get vertical jump boost, which makes it really cool. And that's actually pretty dope.
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know.
Yeah. And there's Future, Apocalypse, and Nightmare. They all look really cool, and they got like the shield on the back where you sit. And also they have 2 miniguns on the side, which is really dope. It's really overpowered to have 2 miniguns on a bike. That's...
I'll get there as soon as I can.
Yeah, also, you can also name the vehicles, which are cool. I named this one FBI content. So yeah, this is the Dominator. You want to get in it? Yeah. I got Nightmare. It looked the best for this one. You can get a large scoop on it too, which is really good. You can get dual 50 cals, which are really fun to mess around people. Also, you can get boost on it, which makes it super fast, 100% boost, and you can get a really big jump. Another thing is, yeah. Oh yeah, you can also drop infinite mines, and also, say someone's trying to chase you, like they got like a freaking overpowered weapon. Boom, someone's trying to chase you, you hold right on the D-pad, and you drop the tombstone. That thing's strong. If anybody hits that, you literally can't move it. It moves you. In Soviet Russia, it moves you. Oh yeah, I've seen someone do that. Like, that's really overpowered if someone's chasing you. I recommend this vehicle. I definitely recommend it. If you should totally get it, and you don't have to unlock it. But if you want to get it, the upgrades cheaper, you have to unlock them with the career. So yeah, and look at the scoop. Boom, knocking them off. You get infinite mines, you can get EMP, you can get spikes, you can get sticky, you can get kinetics. The boost. Yeah. And that's really good if someone's trying to chase you, because you can shut down the car, get out, shoot them, or like just run away from them. EMP, really good. And this vehicle can have so much stuff on it. I would definitely recommend this vehicle. So you guys should definitely get this. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever they. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, guys, we've shown you arena so far, and we're showing you another arena one. This one we put at the greatest arena one that we own, because the Cerebus, yeah, it sucks. The Dominator. Yeah, we had a feud against the Dominator and the Rat Shark, which one's better, because the Dominator can do a bunch of stuff, and yeah, watch. Oh no! Ah! It shocks you. Okay, so right here, you see it has pretty cool designs. It has this electric. Shoot one of your guns. It may be a regular gun to you guys, but watch what it does. Look at that. Shoot one at me. Boom. Yeah. Also, another thing, they got huge wheels, so you can run over things. It's really hard to drive with it though, because you're always hitting stuff, bouncing out of the way. Yeah, and in the back, he also has EMP right there. EMP is really good. We both have them. The exhausts look really cool, and it's really big. It's super strong. Wait. Let me get out. The windows, like most vehicles, the windows are armored, but they're not super good. Yeah. Wait. Let me try to hit you real quick. You okay with that? Okay. Okay, yeah. Let's drive to the beach. Ah! Oh, yo, that was close. Yeah, look at this. And jump with it. And this also has Shump Boost, and Shump Boost is really overpowered if you can hit him just right, but it costs $500,000 just for boost. But I recommend it if you want to be a troller and make videos on trolling and stuff. I definitely recommend this vehicle, guys. Me and Dustin both recommend it, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, just, okay, so, you see how it's armored? Boom. It's unlike most armored vehicles where the windows, and since it's so tall, if someone's on the ground, look, they can't hit you from here. They have to be like really far back. See, look, you getting hurt? And like most cars, you know, when they're armored, you can hit them through the windows, but look at this one. Wait, let me see. Up an atomizer, if someone tries to hit you, you can still roll over, but it's a monster truck. You can, but it's unfair because if you're like drive towards me, try to hit me. See, like that, it's pretty easy to dodge since it's such a big truck. But other than that, okay, so pretty dope. Oh yeah, I'm gonna throw. I got 9 sticky bombs. Let's see how many it takes. No, get inside. Get inside. Guys, for some reason, when you're inside a vehicle, it makes it stronger. Actually, get outside. So, wait, no, actually, stay inside. Stay inside, because most people try to blow you up when you're inside your vehicle. Okay, so number 1, it just flips the car over. It's still okay. Okay, so 1, you're still okay. Throw another one. Yeah. It's pretty weak because sticky bombs are overpowered, but I think rocket launchers and like rockets from vehicles, it takes more because for some reason sticky bombs are way more overpowered than regular rockets. So I recommend it. I recommend the monster truck. I recommend the Dominator and the monster truck. No one really matters. They're both still really good. Okay, I got freaking cops on me. Not today! Yeah, I'm gonna die, so we don't have to worry about the cops in the show. Yeah, so you guys can tell us which order you want, which one's your favorite. We're just showing our opinion. Look at this. Yeah, I would buy a hanger, but I just don't take the time to buy hangers. I don't really care. I'm more of a vehicle. Yeah, and you can just steal a laser. Yeah, so you don't have to worry about the whole military on you right when you come in, and 4 stars. Okay, so if you guys, the buzzer's pretty good. Here, let me get in. You can get in the front. It's got a minigun, rockets. Its flying is pretty good. Its handling is pretty good. You can get on the side and shoot. But one thing is, shoot your rockets out into the water. Try to shoot as much as you can. Look, you have to wait until both of them to explode to shoot, which is really annoying. So if you miss all your shots, you have to wait a little bit and make sure no one blows you up. But its handling's pretty good. It's pretty fast. It's faster than a Deluxo. So if you're trying to get away from a Deluxo, this thing's perfect. But get out. Yeah, I did too. We some of these vehicles in here we got from free. Yeah, I love green. Yeah, lime green. I like its brightness. I like dark green as well. I like a lot of greens. I just don't like puke green and stuff. Okay, so next vehicle. Now the Valkyrie, we wanted to get it because I wanted to get it. Dustin didn't really care. I was like, get this vehicle. It costs how much did this cost? It cost like 2.3 mil, right? Like around. Okay, so the thing, if you want to go down, it's pretty far down to the bottom. It's like at the very bottom. And right here is the Valkyrie. It's 3.7 mil. And it's, yeah, they're miniguns. They have, the only problem is it's kind of hard to hit things, so you gotta go sideways, and if a car is moving, it's kind of difficult to aim, and the way the miniguns are set up. But it costs 3.8 mil, which is really expensive for how weak it is. You have to make sure you don't get shot by like 1 or 2 rockets, or else you're pretty much screwed. It can only hold 4 people. But it has an explosive turret under it for the passenger, so you can get like 3 people shooting, which this Valkyrie's pretty good, but I think it costs too much and is a little bit too weak. But like if you want a pretty good helicopter, I would recommend this, but you should rather get the Savage. It's way cheaper and it's way better. Okay, so next. Now guys, you might think the Avenger was gonna be put like at the very front for greatest, but there's a few things wrong with it. We're not saying it's bad, like the Avenger's pretty good, but it's pretty expensive. But the weird thing is about the Avenger, it costs 3.4 million, but the freaking Valkyrie cost more than the Avenger, which I don't understand. I don't know if you understand, Dustin. Like, why does it cost more? For some reason the Valkyrie costs more. The Avenger, it's pretty fast. You gotta admit, Dustin. Like when we did the missions, that thing can get places. It's yeah. Well, the problem is, don't try to like fly all the way through the water. We got like 1 propeller in it, but we were able to pull out just in time. And the thing is, it can switch like engines, which is actually really dope. I don't know why it costs less than the Valkyrie, because it should probably cost more than the Valkyrie. They're over expensive. I don't understand it. But one thing that sucks about it, it's pretty weak for how it's big and you think it would cool and stuff. Yeah, here, but the only problem is it's hard to aim with them. Here, try to hit me. Like, I'm just gonna stand still, and it's really hard to aim with them because you may think you're flying over and their bombs aren't super strong. Look at that. Yeah, it can switch modes. Here, show them how fast it is. And you can get a bunch of guns. If you get a bunch of friends, it can be really good for trolling. But if you got an Oppressor Mark II on you, you're screwed because there's no auto aiming. It can just hit you a few times and you're instantly dead. But it can upgrade stuff. I kind of recommend it, but it's like too expensive. Even though the Valkyrie costs more, I don't know why. But so yeah, what are the next 2 vehicles? Ooh, Ram Buggy. We put the Ram Buggy pretty far up because it's the Ram Buggy.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up. It's coming at you.
And when you're kind of annoyed because there's civilians always hitting you, you can drive through the highway and knock all of them out. Now, it's actually really good for trolling because it can throw them really high. It's a ram buggy. And another thing is, but, I don't know, like, it just doesn't have any guns. It's really good for trolling, but someone could still blow you up because it's pretty weak. It can only take like, oh, and also up and atomizers. Here, watch. I'm not going to kill you, but look. Say you're coming at someone. Here, try to come at me. Boom, hit him. Look, half his health just went off. Here, try to hit me. See how much damage it does. See if it... And you can jump over it too, since it's like a ram buggy, which is kind of annoying. Here, try to come at me. I'm gonna see if I can jump over it. Say you're trying to come at someone to hit them. Nice. Boom, look, I just hit the top and bounce off, which isn't that good. It's really dangerous. It's good for applying cars though. I recommend it, and it doesn't cost... Yeah. How much does it cost again? Like 2.5 mil or something? Yeah. Here, I'll show you guys. Okay, so it's exactly 2.4 mil, and like, I mean, it's a pretty fun time. Like, I recommend it, but like, it shouldn't be one of the first vehicles you get, because like, if you want to protect yourself, this thing's pretty deadly. You can get yourself killed just using this. Cause like, you try to troll someone, they're smart, they know how these things work, they can jump over it, hit you with the up and atomizer. You're dead in like 2 shots. It does not have much protection against guns either. I just think it's too expensive. And it's really weak to explosives. Here, let's go back. Look at this. But they fly off pretty nicely. It's pretty satisfying just to throw them. Here, stop right here. Yeah, they have someone follow them. Yeah, it's like one of the best trolling devices. Okay, so now here we got the car, and it just may look like an average pickup truck. Look at this thing. It's pretty good on sand. It can go up mountains pretty well. It's got you have to get this minigun though, but you don't have to unlock it from like the bunker or anything. You can just buy it. You drive around. The minigun's pretty overpowered, but you can't get armor on it, which sucks. And that's a problem. See, look, one little bump. Since this thing is like a pickup truck and the tires are so big, you hit one car, you might actually flip over it or bump, get your teammate killed in a battle. It's just, unless you have really good driving and you drive somewhere flat, this would be really good, but it's pretty fast, pretty fun. Like, I recommend it. It's not super expensive. It's like 1.7 mil, but it's 1.1 now for sale. And look at this. Pretty oh, hit one of your EMPs. Okay. Like, I would buy this vehicle. Like, it's pretty nice. For 1.7 mil, it's pretty good. Okay, what's the other two, Dustin? Okay. The Gold Scramjet costs like, how much here? Let me see. Costs $3.5 million. You don't really need any upgrades for it though, right? Like, you can change it a little bit, but it doesn't need upgrades, which is good. It can jump with rockets and stuff. Another thing, I don't think it runs out of rockets, right, Dustin? Does it run out of rockets? Yeah. So Dustin, you flying this? Here. Yeah, driver. Okay. So it's pretty fast. It can. Yeah, it's way better than the Ruiner 2000. It's cheaper, and look how high you can jump. Remember the Ruiner 2000? Look at this. Jump. Boom, that's pretty high. And then you can boost. Here, let me show them a boost, because I want to try it. Oh, cops. And I think this thing can shoot infinite amount of rockets, which is pretty cool. Okay, guys. So say someone's chasing you. Oh, what the heck? What the? Get out of here! Don't make me ever see your. He's inside my tire. Hurry, get out of here before the cops show up. Good. Say the cops are chasing you or someone's chasing you. You can jump super high, then boost. Look at this boost. This is way better. Yeah, it's really hard to control. After a while, it can actually explode from the damage it takes, which I thought it would take more damage since it's a scramjet. It only takes one shot to explode for rockets. Well, I had to pay for that, but who cares? It's like, I recommend it if you want to have fun and get places. It's better than the Ruiner 2000. Never ever buy the Ruiner 2000. We made the big mistake. Scramjet's just better in every way. It's cheaper, it's way more fun, the rockets are better, it jumps higher. Yeah. Okay, so now it's the barrage. And don't get me wrong, the barrage is pretty good, guys. Like, I like it. And you can get 2 people on it. It's fast. Oh yeah, it was mine. Yeah, he was going down the mountain. Oppressor thought it'd be cool to mess with us. He was doing flips everywhere. He shot a rocket, hit the Oppressor. I thought he was gonna die. I was like, Dustin, you're gonna die. Then he hit the guy and was flipping, and the rocket went past him. I was like, no, what the heck? Oh, guys, I don't know if I showed you, but there's also a glitch over here. Down there, like at the very end, there's rocks, and if you go against the wall, we're not gonna show that right now, just cause. You got the vehicle? Okay. Okay, so one of the best things I want to say about it, and this is a problem, even though it doesn't look that armored, like look at that, you might be like, oh, that thing looks weak. It can actually take a good amount of hits. Here, watch this. Especially from oppressors and stuff. We've actually had an oppressor run away because he could not blow this thing up, and I was in the minigun shooting at him. And the thing is, the rockets don't kill you if you're on the minigun, unlike the what was the one? Oh yeah, the half track. Okay, so watch this. There's one. Boom. Boom. Look at that. Look. Yeah, but look, it took like 3 sticky bombs. Okay, so we got the minigun here. We got the tri-minigun. I'm pretty sure this came with it, right? Didn't even have to buy it. And also back here, we got a grenade launcher. It doesn't have infinite ammo though, of course, like all grenade. But you can get 2 people in here. This thing's pretty strong, which is good. Good in a fight. This thing is really good, but there's no armor, so you can easily get shot, which is pretty bad. Yeah, it's pretty tough. Like, I recommend it. Just saying, it's a pretty good fighting vehicle, especially since it doesn't even cost that much. Since it only costs 2.1 mil, and it's stronger than some other vehicles that cost a little bit less than that. Yeah, so we definitely recommend this vehicle. Yeah. the minigun's pretty overpowered, but we don't want to get cops right now. I say if you want to buy a vehicle that's really good, make sure to at least buy this one if you don't have an ideal. We're going to show more though, so don't instantly buy this. $2.1. Unless you get trade price. But if you have a bunch of buddies and you want a pretty strong vehicle that's not super strong and not, yeah, it's pretty fast. It has a grenade launcher and a minigun, so you can pick which one you want. The good thing about this, the minigun can turn all the way around, but the launcher, the freaking grenade launcher can't. Well, does, so you don't blow up your own vehicle. Okay, so what's the next two? Yeah. No, because then you can't call him the tank instantly. So, I want to call mine in, because you've been calling yours in. So yeah, guys, Insurgent Pickup Custom, definitely recommend
I'm on
it.
the
We'll
clock.
show you why.
What you want? Some wheels?
Yeah, I want some wheels.
I'll get there as soon as I can.
I don't know why it's so cheap. Like, it's super cheap for how good it is. I think it's like around the amount of a half track. You know the half track. Okay, guys. Okay, so unlike that other half track, this one with a gun can hold more people. People can get in the back. You can get a guy in the gun. You can get in the front. You can get two guys in the back. Yeah, me too. For $1.8 million, I totally recommend this if you want to. For $1.8 million, I'm surprised it's so cheap. 100% recommended. What do you think, Dustin? Yeah, and also this gun right here, you can get the tri-gun. This is just the first one, and this thing's still good. You can get more armor on it, and it's pretty fast. For one, it's cool. Like, this thing's pretty cool. Look at that. The armor's not the best. You can still shoot through it, which sucks. Unlike the... Yeah. Another thing about this is it can take a bunch of rockets. No joke, one time I was playing with, I forgot who it was. I think it was you, Dustin. There was this guy that thought he was so cool in his Deluxo. He shot every single rocket in that Deluxo. And I made his Deluxo on fire because he was there shooting me, and I just kept nailing his Deluxo. And the freaking the Insurgent Pickup wasn't even smoking or anything. The guy came back with the fire Deluxo. He came back finally, and he shot like 3 more rockets. Then it finally exploded. Like, this thing is good for the best. I recommend it. Yeah, and it has better protection because of the thing on the back, and you can get more armor on it. I give this vehicle a 9 out of 10. You guys need this. Yeah. To be honest, guys, if you don't have one of these, you are messing up. You should definitely get one of these. You have to have one of these. You have to. Now, beautiful tank right here. This thing, here, just to show them, shoot the tank, shoot the Insurgent until it blows up. This is a really overpowered tank. 1, 2. Wait, let me get inside. Well, I was inside it, but the Insurgent Pickup, really good, but this thing is really good. You can get grenade launchers on it, which are what these things are right here. You can't shoot. Actually, I've been shot when I'm in this. You can't shoot people inside it, but I've been shot inside it. I don't understand. Like, look, you're literally stuck inside. You can't get shot, which is really good. And look, I got this up here. You can get a gun. This is actually really good at killing people. This tank, really good. And this, in the back right here, this is where you get in the grenade launchers. This thing's really strong, but if you get against like an oppressor, it's definitely gonna take this thing down unless you can hit your shots with it. But it's really good against fights with other armored cars or like people that just think they're so cool. You can hit pretty good shots. Yeah, it's better than the Rhino tank. We recommend this. It's really good. Like, why wouldn't you want this? Yeah, you should buy the Insurgent first because it's way cheaper. This is about 4 million, plus you have to get upgrades to get the electric and the grenade launchers. But it's still really good. That's just if you like can make money really easily. We recommend this. Really good tank. Okay, now on to the next one. Yeah, this is super good. But another note, everything is infinite except for the grenade launchers, which sucks. One thing about it, the handling on it.
You calling for some
The
wheels?
handling on it's
I'm
really
Johnny
weird.
on the spot. I'll
I don't
hook you
know
up.
why. What the? What you doing, fam? You want to go?
I'll bring it to you.
Oh, your character. Oh yeah, sure. I don't believe you for a second. No. Here, let me write it, cause what I said about the handling, I wanted to show why the handling's really weird. Oh yeah, definitely. No, let me show. On the front, for the passengers, you got a little gun down there. Another thing. Okay, see, look, this is what I mean by the handling. Look, when you turn, like, it sways like this and stuff. It's really annoying, but it's actually pretty good at turning real quick and stuff. Like, it's really good. But, guys, I gotta hide. There's an enemy coming. There we go. Now we're off the radar, boys. We just like making fun of it because right when we put the miniguns away, we go off the radar. But I mean, it is really good. If you can go off the radar, so while you're stealing stuff, they won't be able to see you because you'll just be off the radar. And then if someone's being annoying, they'll be thinking they're fine. You can go off the radar real quick and boom, instantly shoot them in the face. Now, Akula, I definitely recommend it. It's cheaper than the Valkyrie, I'm pretty sure, right? How much does it cost? I didn't do anything. No, the weird thing is I pulled up, but it doesn't pull up fast enough. But it's worth it. If it's way cheaper than the Valkyrie. I don't know why though. It's way better than the Valkyrie. Because you can't get locked onto while you're off radar. And nobody can see you on the map. Like, it's just perfect. I recommend the Akula over any other